Hello everyone, myself Dr. B.S. Londhi, working as Assistant Professor in Chemistry, Karmavir Bhaurav Patil Mahavidyalaya, Pandharpur. Today, we will see second part of the agrochemicals. Earlier, we have seen first part, and here, in this second part, we are going to see the classification of pesticides. Pesticides, already we have seen what is meant by pest, what is the meaning of pesticides, and here these pesticides are classified on different bases, and the first basis is their chemical nature. This is the first basis. Second criteria or the second basis of classification is target on which they are used. That means type of pests on which or against which they are used. This is the second basis of classification. And third basis of classification is their mode of action. So let us see one by one. The first one is classification based on their chemical nature. Here, on the basis of chemical nature, the pesticides mainly classified into two categories. First one is inorganic, and second one is organic. So these are the two types on the basis of their chemical nature. Further, in organic, there are two types, that is natural organic and synthetic organic. So these are the, including subtypes, we can say there are three types, and these three are inorganic pesticides, in which they includes arsenials, which contain arsenic oxide, lead acetate, etc., mercurials, borates, fluorides. These are the inorganic substances, inorganic material, which are acts as the pesticides. And another class is organic pesticides. These organic pesticides are, as we have seen here, further divided into natural organic pesticides and synthetic organic pesticides. In natural organic pesticides, these are the extracts of some plants, and the examples of natural organic pesticides are pyrethrum, nicotine. These are used as natural organic pesticides. The synthetic organic pesticides, these are chlorinated hydrocarbons such as DDT, BHC, endrine, etc. Some organophosphorus compounds and carbamates are also used as synthetic organic pesticides. This DDT is nothing but synthetic organic compound, that is dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane. This BHC is benzene hexachloride, and endrine organophosphoric. These are the compounds that is classified on the basis of their chemical nature, which acts as pesticides. Then the second criteria, that is on the basis of types of pests against which they are used, the pesticides are classified or they are named on the basis of target. If they are used against insects, they are known as insecticides. If they are used against rodents, then they are rodenticides. If these used against ticks and mites, then these are known as miticides or acaricides. If target is fungus, then they are known as fungicides. If unwanted plant eradication, that is the aim, then they are known as weedicides or herbicides. They are useful in killing herbs and unwanted weeds in the agricultural plot. Then some plant growth regulators are also there. On the basis of their action, these are plant hormones and they are used at certain time when we need certain action in the plant. For example, dropping of leaves, ripening of the fruit, etc. On the need basis, these plant growth regulators or plant hormones are used in the agriculture. When we see insecticides, this is very broad class, and these insecticides further can be classified on the basis of their action with that insect. If that substance is to be swallowed or is to be eaten by that insect, and then only it is showing the action, then it is known as stomach or internal insecticide. If that insecticide or the compound is showing action by the mere contact only, then it is known as external or contact insecticides. Some of the compounds which forms fumes, and these fumes are very active against insects, these are known as fumigants. If certain system of the insect is affected by that compound, then these are known as systemic. For example, the digestive system or respiratory system or circulatory system. If this type of system is attacked by that compound, then that is known as systemic insecticide. There are some pheromones, sex hormones, which are used to collect or repel. They are known as attractant or repellent for the insecticides, and by this action we can collect the insects in a trap and we can get rid of the noise or the disadvantages of insects in the agricultural plot. There are some repellents which repel insects. They repel and the farmers get rid of nuisance caused by insects. Then desiccants, these are the compounds which on application they reduce the amount of water in the body of insect and eventually insect dies. And chemosterilants, these are the compounds which affect directly on the reproductive system of insect and reproduction stops, and hence the population of insect reduces drastically. This is all about, this classification is based on the mode of action. Mode of action. So, pesticides can be classified on three bases, that is the chemical nature, pests against which they are used, and their mode of action. This stomach, internal, contact, external, fumigant, systemic, attractant, repellent, desiccants, and chemosterilants. This classification is based on mode of their action. Thank you.